Okay, so hello everybody, how are you? So that's my video. It will be the chapter 2 for actually the witch video I have already made before. So last video I did actually somewhat of telling the story of my visit to the witch in Cairo, and many of my friends on Facebook, I got like weird responses about it. Like I expected them, they will be like, she is crazy, we know she's crazy, she's just done something crazy again, oh wow, we are surprised. But actually no, they were, all of them, they were like, give us her address. It's like, really? Not Eliane was the only one crazy one, it's like the whole bunch are crazy. I'm not surprised I ended up there in that place. Anyway, so I got a message from a girl on Facebook actually, and I was a bit upset because I was like, how dare she contact me? But actually there was something weird. When she contacted me, she sent me a message on Facebook, and I used to say like, why would they send me, and I will block them. But her message was so weird that I said it might be worth mentioning. She told me that, I'll read the story, I have it on the phone, I made a copy and paste so I can read it without here. She told me, Dear Miriam, after the witch stories video I have watched for you, I was thinking that I had an experience with paranormal activities the same, that I want to share. I had it with my cousin's friend. She came to visit me. I live in Canada. And her kid was with her. Her kid, he have a skin disorder on his left cheek. And he have as well problem with his respiratory system. So he have problem breathing and asthma and things like that. And she said she took this kid for a walk while the parents were busy. And while they are walking next to a lake, the kid pointed at a place next to the lake and said, back in the days, my mom was driving here fast, my sister was in the car. I hit my cheek so hard as mommy lost balance. We all fell into the water and we all couldn't breathe. Wait a second, I'm trying to fathom that. Oh my god, I'm having goosebumps now. What's that? And then, after they lost balance and we couldn't breathe, our beautiful car never was on the road again. The soil around us is so damp. This guy, this little boy, he is actually not living in Canada. That was his first time in Canada. He's actually living in Italy. So he never lived in Canada. So how did he know this place and all of that? I found out later there was a car accident back in 1972. Oh my god. 1972. So, and it was exactly like the boy said, it was a blue car that fell into the water and a woman and her two kids died drowning. Oh my god, I'm having goosebumps right now, like, oh my god. Okay, so I need to respond to this woman now with this video. Seriously, I don't know what to tell you. Again, I'm getting more and more to believe in paranormal activities, but I don't want to talk about what happened to this boy. Because I believe what happened to him, it might be like a taboo in some culture, like you should respect some religion, they believe in it so much, and it's called reincarnation. Reincarnation is kind of like a person who lived in a past life and died. They end up actually, their soul transferred to another body and born again. Oh my god, my camera is giving me as if there is focus, as there is two people behind me. So, oh my god, I'm scared right now. Oh my god. Okay, I will ignore that. So I will return to talk about the reincarnation. So reincarnation happens sometimes when people die violently. Like in special cases, it happens when people die violently and they want to have a chance again in living, so they are reborn again. Because they didn't have the chance to live and they actually lost their life in a way that it's so unjust. But I really don't know if it's necessarily for them to die violently as this little boy. But I don't know what happened to this little boy. It can be several phenomena. It can be actually that this kid can interact with us, with the dead. So when he passed that area, he actually interacted somewhat with the soul. So he might be a psychic, and they still, for example, roaming there. Or with the birthmark, you told me he had a birthmark on his cheek, and he pointed as if this is a bruise. I guess sometimes birthmarks in some, I was reading some articles and they say about paranormal activities that if a person have a birthmark, that might be actually an injury they sustained in past life. I have actually a birthmark here. Like if it's clear, I hope it's clear. Yeah, so this birthmark, most of the time I have pain within it, and if I'm a believer in past life, I believe I might have been stabbed before my death here, and I was reincarnated again, and I have it as an only mark. So people believe that birthmarks can be actually a connection between your past and your new life. But this boy's story is really weird. I don't want to think about it a lot. Like it might be just the boy, you really heard the story somehow, which it really looks like there is not a big chance he heard of it, but let's put some percentage to be fair here. But it's so weird story, like really. I want to say your name, the girl who sent me the Facebook, but I don't want to mention her name. Maybe she wants privacy. But your post give me goosebumps, and if it's and I guess that's my explanation. With my experience with paranormal activity, when I went to the witch, I've never believed in those things before, but actually the aura I felt in her place, and the fact that really she made the guy love Eliane, and the fact that I ended up actually dreaming about the witch that night. The same witch was looking to me and telling me that I would come in your dreams, and I dreamt of her. It actually gives me really some new perspective of paranormal activities, and that there's something we don't know yet about this world, something we didn't discover yet, and it's better be left like that. But your story is worth to think about it. And this boy, the fact that he's suffering from lungs problem, it might as well be from the drowning that he have gone through. So it might be like many explanations, seriously. But it's really weird story, and I thought it might be worth sharing and worth all the goosebumps I'm having. Like seriously, since my visit to the witch, my life has been a circus. Like, why did I get into this world? Why did I get into this world? I'm getting more and more stories from people who experience paranormal activities. Paranormal, something like that. Okay, so if you have any weird stories as well you want to share, just share it. I'm welcome with that. Comment, subscribe, and leave in the comments whatever stories are. I'm really scared. It's like here midnight and I'm hearing a sound from there. I'm gonna end up now the filming, and see you next time.